Gender equality refers to equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities for both men and women. Every year, 15 million girls under age 18 are married and women are being killed, but nothing is happening because we cannot get our voices heard. Women touch everyone's life, but despite this, people continue suppressing the women because society still doesn't accept strong women. Gender equality can only be achieved when both male and female are treated equally. Equality affects everything in our lives, but especially it's really important about how to raise conscious and respectful kids. And I think everybody needs to remember that we need equality for the world that we dreamed of. And I want to end it with a quote from a book that I read called Inspection. Women don't distract, they inspire.
Main idea of the Cheryl's speech is enabling women to reach higher places in the work they do. Cheryl says women have more rights than in the past, and then touches on the real problem. Women are not making it to the top of any profession anywhere in the world. After that, she presents research results that justify this problem. From here on, we see that there are other problems behind our main problem. I'm sure that men are also guilty of the low data, but we see that men are not only guilty here, it's women's fault as well. Women don't trust themselves, they don't want to raise or even normal things for themselves. When it comes to married women, housework comes into the play, and women do 2 to 3 times more than housework than men. On top of that, when they have children, they don't want to leave their children. In this case, they either quit their jobs or stop trying to rise in their jobs. So, men should support women, help with housework, and not exclude them from the workplace. At the same time, women need to be confident, choose their partners well, divide the work, want something for themselves, and get what they want for a better future. Main idea of the Michael's speech is gender equality is win for everyone, not just women. Michael gets us excited as he tells us his first sentence and touches on a subject that few people touch upon. In this continuation of his speech, Michael also very well touches on the mistakes that men make in order to achieve gender equality. And here we see something that most men don't realize: gender equality is actually good for everyone if implemented correctly. When we look at the data, we see that the happiness rate is higher in gender-equal countries all over the world. We see that workers in gender-equal companies are more productive. On the other hand, we see that the new generation fathers want to spend more time with their children. In this case, the responsibility of the mother is also reduced, and this increases the place of women in large sectors. At the same time, the kids are happier because of the attention. Everyone in the family is healthier and happier, and they do their work with more care. It's a trait that no one loses.
The main idea of the Michael's talk is that gender equality is not for women, it's for genders. I think he must mean men see the gender equality is all about for women. They support it, but they don't think man is a gender too. But of course gender equality is in man's interest too. They can live the way they want to live with gender equality. If there is a gender equality in a country, the levels of happiness will grow up there. And it is good for men and women relationships, because they both know they are the same. Not just men or not just women. Their relationships will go better than others. And Michael says when men share housework and childcare, the family is happier and healthier. As a result, I want to finish with Michael says, gender equality is not a win-lose, it is win-win for everyone. The main of the Charlotte's talk is the supporting women on their academic lives to make them get into it. Charlotte says, as the statistics, women not making it to the top profession anywhere in the world. And that is not just because of men. It is also about the women. And as a man, I think we have to change our things about women's academic careers. We have to figure it out that women can be getting high positions at the companies or any social academic place. Finally, we are all living in the same world. We have to be same.
What's gender inequality? For example, work life for women. They cannot work under the same conditions as men. Men say privilege, but we don't have privilege. We want equality. not just for women. We want it for everyone. Gender equality is good for companies, countries, it's good for both.
Privilege is invisible to those who have it. And that is the reason behind most men not realizing why women want the privilege gun. It's because they don't even see it. But this has to change. The only way to be equal is to make sure there is no privilege for women and men.
Gender equality seems to be only about women. Privilege is invincible to those who have it. Not seeing privilege is a luxury. Men think women aren't objective when they talk about gender equality. Many men believe they are harmed by affirmative action at work. Gender equality, fair and true. Gender equality benefits men too because men who believe in gender equality are happier in their family. These men have better relationships with their wives and children. We should share to better world. Gender equality is in the interest of countries, companies, men and their children and spouse. It's a win-win situation for everyone.
In most parts of the world, men still think they are superior to women. There is too much prejudice when it comes to women. Equality between men and women is imperative for society. We must do our part in this.